Everyone says the Stanford GSB application is the hardest one out there. And honestly, they're not wrong. There are really 3 reasons why. First, the sheer quantity of writing. You will write more in the Stanford application than you will in any other MBA application. The 2 core essays alone give you up to 1,000 words. Then there are 3 short impact essays and another short question in the application itself. By the time you're done, you've written roughly 1,500 words. Stanford also has one of the most detailed online applications. So the number of stories, examples, and narratives you need to refine, it's simply higher. Second, the level of introspection. Stanford asks the very famous question, what matters most to you and why? And the truth is, most of us, I sure haven't, have never really answered that question before. To do so requires vulnerability, it requires authenticity, and it requires writing in a way that is very different from how we usually communicate in our professional lives. And here's something that most people don't realize. The GSB Admissions Committee, they read your What Matters Most essay last. If it's a rehash of what they already know, of your resume, or things that they've already seen in your other answers, you're not digging deeply enough. Our clients regularly spend months on this essay, exploring, reflecting, not to perfect their answer, but to really dig deep enough and to give the school a sense of who they are. Third, the focus on impact. Stanford's philosophy is about leaders who change lives, change organizations, and change the world. That's why they ask for multiple examples of times when you have done just that, when you've created meaningful impact. Technically, these essay questions are labeled optional. But in practice, they're not optional. They're an important opportunity to show how you make a difference in the environments around you. Look, the good news is this. The amount of reflection Stanford requires can actually be valuable because by the time you finish the application, you will likely have a much clearer understanding of who you are and what truly matters to you, regardless of the outcome.